cookies and nam, cookies and nam, cookies and nam. Oga beef, oga fuma, vela, mif, bawa, zebra, baluchi, bawa, zebra.
Yes, people, what is going on? French Guna back again with another starting 11 reaction. They have just come in a few minutes ago and I have not looked at them yet, so let's have that live reaction and let's see how it matches up with my predicted 11. Playing Wolverhampton in an hour, at 3 o'clock. It's going to be a big game, man. Big game. Really want us to get all 3 points here. It's very important. Let me get into these lineups and let's see, does the legendary playmaker start? Mesut Ozil, the Mercurial Wonder. We have a start for Mesut Ozil at home in the Premier League against the lower club. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? He's been given the opportunity. We've been asking, and he's got it. And of course, Xhaka is not there. Let's go through this 11 from front to back to front. So, Leno in goal, as expected. You know, he's not going to lose his place. We've got Chambers at right back, so Bellerin is on the bench. Socrates and Luiz in the middle, as expected. Tierney at left back, so his second start in a row, second home start as well. Fantastic. Hope he can hit the ground running and just keep putting in the kind of performances that we've been seeing that have made him already so popular with the fans. The way it's looking on One Football is a 4-4-2. A 4-4-2 with Ozil out on the right. So we've got Ozil playing out on the right as the right hand of a 4-4-2. Guendouzi and Torreira, so you imagine they sit a little bit deeper. Guendouzi hopefully coming more forward than Torreira, who will hopefully stay back. Fantastic that we got another start for Torreira as well. That's really good. And Ceballos. So we've got some players who can really touch the ball and make some nice passes, man. Ceballos is great in small spaces. Ozil is great at finding spaces. You know, Guendouzi's press resistant. This could be a very interesting midfield. This actually is, I think, probably one of the better midfields that we've lined up with so far. We're going to see how it works formation-wise. In front of our two banks of four, we have Alexander Lacazette and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. So, no start for Pepe, no start for Bellerin. And yeah, let's look at the bench quickly. So we've got Bellerin on the bench and no start for Martinelli as well. Bellerin on the bench, Pepe on the bench, Martinez on the bench, Joe Willock, Kolasinac, Gabriel Martinelli and Bukayo Saka. So he's dropped Saka from the lineup, but you know, I think that's completely understandable. I did think that they would put in Martinelli. Actually, Saka was dropped last week, wasn't he? In that front three, but yeah, I did think we might get to see Saka. He might come on, I suppose, midway through the game. Just bearing in mind that he didn't really play that much on the weekend. Sorry, on the weekend against Liverpool, I believe. Anyway, I might have got that one slightly mixed up. If you bear with me, people, I might have got that one slightly mixed up. But in my head, Bukayo Saka hasn't been getting as many minutes recently as he had done after fighting his way into the team. So he might be going back to the Cup games, Europa League, that sort of thing. Who knows? In terms of how it lines up to my predicted 11, it's pretty much Martinelli for Lacazette, who stays up front, and Pepe for Ceballos. I got all the other guys. Oh yeah, and Bellerin for Chambers, of course. That was kind of a long shot on my end. More of something I wanted to see than rather what I thought I would see. What do you guys think we're going to see today, though? What's your predicted scores? What do you think is going to happen? Leandro Wilson in the comments. What a squad, by the way. I'm telling you, man, it's a very spicy squad, and we got to remember, like, we've left our captain not even in the squad. So, you know, we're strong when we don't even have our captain in the squad and we look fantastic. No, but all jokes aside, yeah, that squad is fantastic. You're right, man. This is a nice team set up, and yeah, we're just looking forward to seeing this midfield play. I'm really excited. The midfield looks very mobile and it looks creative. Ozil can create a chance. Ceballos can help Ozil get into those spaces. You know, Guendouzi can ping a ball in for Aubameyang. Lacazette can poach. I mean, this should definitely be a W for the boys. You know, obviously that you say that anyway, but a lot of the time, a lot of the time as an Arsenal fan, you look at the starting 11 and you feel like we've lost already, or we've dropped points already. I shouldn't say lost, but you feel like we've dropped points already just by looking at, you know, having certain people in the midfield, and you know, I won't go into too much detail on that, but and having a lack of other people as well, lack of creativity and a lack of speed, just makes you really feel let down. And I look at this and I see mobility, maybe not speed so much, but mobility. I see players that can move around. Guendouzi, Torreira, Ozil, Ceballos, they can all move around a pitch very well. Use both of their feet to a greater degree than our captain. It feels weird saying that. Anyway, this is exciting, man. I'm really looking forward to seeing this team play. I'm looking forward to seeing how we create. I'm looking forward to seeing some goals, man. I've went for a 3-2 prediction for this game. 4-2, fuck it. 4-2. I'm going with 4-2, man. I think there's goals in this game. When you play Lacazette and Aubameyang together like this, and you play them Ozil behind, boy, it's a bit of a sticky one that Pepe's not playing. You would have liked to see Ozil with the speed of someone like Pepe. So, you know, when we don't have that kind of speed, you wonder. Obviously, we've got Aubameyang up top here, but the counters always work better with a man like Pepe who can carry that ball. So we'll see how we play. Are we going to play counter? Are we going to play more on the front foot, more in their half? A player like Ozil allows us to keep possession, to keep it ticking over, and keep it dangerous. So it's very interesting, man. I'm very excited to see how we play. Now, you know what? I got a surprise for my viewers today. All two of you who are tuned in, big up yourselves. I'm gonna do a watch along. Yeah, I'm gonna do a watch along for the whole game. So yeah, man, tune in to see how that looks. You know what? I'm gonna do a little test run. I'm gonna have to probably wear some headphones for this watch along. So let me just run a little tester with my headphones and see how this works out. Not sitting over there. Another comment here from Leandrew. Xhaka still doesn't deserve a game the way he disrespected the badge. As you said, it's a forced apology. Well, I'll give some updates on that Xhaka situation. I have had another update on that situation that, I don't know, it doesn't make you change your mind, but it makes you readdress things. Bear with me 1 second, people. I'll be right back with you. Where the hell did I put my headphones? Fuck it. Alright, we're going to take the music headphones, people. We're going to take the music headphones because I couldn't find my other ones. Don't worry about it. So, new information on Granit Xhaka. That apology that he wrote was in his native language, which is German. So he did not write that in English. And so you feel like you can maybe cut him a little bit of slack, because apparently the way that it was written in German was a lot more emotionally heartfelt and a lot more direct. In this one, he's like, if you felt that way, then I apologize. Whereas in the German one, apparently it was much more a case of saying, I'm sorry, straight up, no bullshit, no messing around. So I'm testing out these headphones. I'm hoping you can't hear what I'm listening to. We're going to find out. Let me just give myself a little notice in the video. Oh, you'll see because I got my headphones. Alright. Alright, people. So stay tuned. There's going to be a live stream coming. I'm going to try and come in right on time, up 3 o'clock. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. But, yeah. I agree with you, though, Leandri. He still doesn't deserve a place. Whether or not the apology is forced, I really don't care, to be honest. He hasn't taken a fine. He's still the captain. For me, it's all wrong. He should not play for Arsenal again. I've made my feelings on that clear, so I don't want to go on him too much. And I do want to acknowledge that the apology should probably read better if it was in German. Apparently, it wasn't translated incredibly well. So, you know, we'll try and cut him some slack. We'll try and be fair where we can be fair, innit? But thank you for tuning in for the starting 11 reaction. And yeah, watch along coming soon. Stay tuned. French Schooner. And I am out.